No, go ahead. You can keep laughing. It's when I laugh at myself that I have issues, because she's being very serious right now. And I hurt her feelings last time, and she didn't want to come back. And I'm talking to myself. But I'm talking to myself while I'm on camera with you guys. You guys are gentle. I am super fucking critical. Not just mental, just critical of me. In a very loving fashion, right? Right. She's super sensitive. I did this once on camera before, but the camera wasn't mine and I didn't know it was in there. No, thank you, philosophical, by the way, for shouting. Not one time. And I heard my voice, my microphone, and my raw dog in her video in the background, and she wasn't echoing in my earphones. Or it was the echo in the back of for her in the back of the video, because she was watching it on the big screen, and then she was recording herself on another screen, and that was where I heard the echo. It wasn't in my ear like that. She'd already recorded it. But it was me and him. And she was warning me, there's a camera in your room. And she went on to say something about something called OnlyFans. I was like, what? I'm celibate, so how is that, like, a place for people to make money? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's not the only way that people use it. No. Okay. But when she brought it up, I didn't know nothing about it. Or that it even existed. I was too far, like, out of the way of Tinder to what? Oh, yeah, we're not using no more apps. Fuck that. I don't even play video games no more. Nope. They done fucking ruined it. I don't even want to touch my phone with no app. Go get another job. Yup. In person, hey, what's good, what's good? It's over that I have. Let's get some coffee. You want some pancakes? Then cook at home. People are so disrespectful after a while, but I love servings. Tables, like, especially because you are there. Their hugs sometimes, and that's all that they have in life. Sometimes is their hugs. I never hated being a server, ever. I hated being mocked and robbed, though. Yeah, that sucked. No, it didn't need to come with my territory. Everybody else got benefits for outing me as some sort of payroll rat or anything like that when it wasn't me, it was them. Is there proof? On camera. On cameras, a lot of them. People can't take it down from their Snapchat, and this is my favorite server. Yeah, what? There's a whole trail. Midwest, yeah. They know who you are. Sure surfaced. People started shouting out my Facebook and all the people in my Facebook circles and anything else I had interest in out in these conversations and communications. Whole groups, whole parties, call them chat lines. But I mean, this is YouTube, so I'm like, you know, you can be on YouTube and be like, yeah, no, seriously. Get in these groups and talk to each other about all kinds of extra shit, like one person's Facebook account and who's in it. And call it a reading. I mean, even generally, you could still do that. But I mean, they have a whole community that calls things readings, and people can't actually read. Not every single one of them. Some of them can't read at all. Some of them pretend that they can read. But what makes them beautiful isn't that they read. It's that they can't read. What? Well, because they start wondering about themselves at a certain point. But since I make sure not to be projecting, or I'm more objective, I listen to it. Yeah, I have feelings. Yeah, I do. But I can get over me a lot faster than most people. I do me better than you do. That's the thing. I make sure, because there's responsibility comes with being gentle and kind and loving and compassionate and nice to yourself. And don't be so overly critical. You're not trying to judge yourself for stuff that's simple. Especially when it's like, you know, trading cards. I have my own trading cards, and that's cool. You know, I used to play card games and Uno, and Scrabble cards are really cool. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But, like, people make fun of me for wanting to be a librarian, so it's not their thing. there's nothing I can do about it. Because it's what I love to do. I'm always going to do it. Decimal system style categorizations and microvision. I can't help it. It's too much. It's never too much. Who doesn't love staring at archives of life? What a Turing. Alan Turing, you're an incredible mind, no matter where you are. Like, the way of the go. Oh my gatos. And chess was cool. Checkers was a lot more fun, but chess was cool. I loved chess. I thought it was really pretty. Chess was like more thought-provoking and pragmatic than checkers. And Connect Four was just before that one. It required a lot less thinking. Everything was kind of like, you just nicely placed in like a little theater, like box, and you could just drop stuff into. It had like 7 or 8 rows, sometimes 13, depending on how big it was, and sometimes they were and then sometimes they were like really much bigger than you'd want to play with. I promise. Don't knock one of those fuckers over. You're gonna hurt yourself. You busy rolling around on it like it's just some giant Connect Four. No. That was not a coin to be played with. Don't roll it around. It'll roll over your ass, and it's big. So if it topples over and you're underneath it and nobody's there to help you, it might hurt a lot. Well, I'll be right there because I know I'm not gonna let that happen to you. So I got your back if it were to fall, and at least I can roll it off if you and maybe divert it somewhere it won't hit somebody, and it can roll around on the ground or something and leave a mark there because it's going to. If it were to roll over and topple over on your like that. Rolling is one thing. Make it roll it off. Yeah, that still stands the reason that you're still gonna topple over left or right no matter how you swing it. So I mean, like if a giant coin were to roll on top of you and it's kind of concave, it'll roll off. That one's gonna hurt a lot, but it's not gonna kill nobody, including you. Well, hopefully. It's like having a quarter roll over you and the edges are round. A big quarter. A really big, thick quarter. Made out of metal. Meant for decoration only, don't fuck with it type of scenarios. I'm trying to tell you. The scenario, seriously, is that simple. It's big. Somebody built a Mount Rushmore checkerboard. No. This isn't play pretend pyramid builder moment. Especially if it's not some sort of granite. Oh, he thinks he's playing. That's cute. Like, you think porcelain is funny. At the weight y'all playing it, it's only toilets. Okay. Porta potties. I like the porta potty part because it sounds funny when you say it 30 times fast, and I'm good at that. But the toilets are really funny though. They're adorable. They're also one of my favorite mediums to paint. Like, I have some really gorgeous toilets that at once I actually like finish them and like make them pretty and stuff. Oh, it's the throne of kings and queens everywhere. Diamonds. Yeah, I'm really grateful that they don't hurt. And I'm not talking kidney stone. They always feel like a gift. She was just on my shoulder. She brushed my face. I thought she was just leaving. Kisses. Thank you, honey. Outside, next to the creek bed, just enjoying a gorgeous day. Rawdagg. On some chill. Thinking I'm hanging out with my kids. I am. At the time. I was. Really was. You know? And I go there, you know what I mean? I'm like, in Asperger's, you can look at it and see it for the video footage that it is your whole life. So it's like, forget what, it's like Asperger's, ask somebody else. Ask somebody else, please. Or ask me. That one's better for everyone. Healthier too. You should ask me. You should ask me about that. I didn't used to want to take on the responsibility of anybody asking me anything because I felt like that was too much responsibility, having somebody else's lives in my hand when they were sovereigns, and I didn't feel like they needed to do that. I'll help you. It might only be once. I may never see you again, but I'm going to help you. And I'm going to send you on your way. What you do with that is up to you. It's like giving somebody full trust and saying, here's my trust, don't fuck it up. You got lifetime to go, so don't fuck it up early. You know, for some that's like a couple of days, a couple of hours. Others might be 20 years, 30 years. They have to go through the healing part too, but they don't like that idea, especially not after somebody that you've known for like 30 years plus. And you cut them off and they're like, the fuck, I don't got access to you no more? No, nigga. Or whoever. My apologies, because the Nigers, a brilliant tribe. So I mean no pop culture to them, but it is a category of pop culture generationally for those that grew up in the 1900s and early 2000s. Bro, on some chill though. Thank you. And if you're street side, then you know what it is. It didn't used to be talked about then either. It was like transitioning back from, it's like not one world orders, okay? But that's just how the resets go. And they've been doing it since 5 BC. And it's like Babel was built so people, because somebody didn't like that it was all secret behind closed doors. Oh, y'all think we gonna keep a secret in your family? It was like a brother that was mad or something. And he's like, well, now I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna convince people that it's better to talk to each other than to just be silent and think about things philosophically and closely with yourself first before you open your mouth and tell everybody else your ideas and then steal your ideas and go make some money off of it and be rich. That'll make me happy. Yeah, that backfired, by the way, a really lot. They sowed it into several generations, and then those generations grew it. And then when the industrial age stopped being commercial, manufacturing began to be very, very brilliant. We needed it. We still need it. We do need it. We are that. And here's the thing, though. Everybody goes, oh, this group needs to stop, and this group needs to stop, and this group needs to stop, and cancel culture, cancel culture. Listen, we don't even need that. How do I know? Well, because we're all completely aware that this has never happened before. Groundbreaking. Pioneer problems. Pioneer solutions. Pioneer solutions. Yeah. I'm going to call it something different, though. The Diamond Delivery Love API presents all of my intellectual property and proprietary information is mine. E.O. Nicole. My last name is Hamilton, with a hyphen in it. And it's always been my name. Ain't never not been my name. I've also been a pepper. Complete honesty. Transparency. Something people don't like, actually. Hey, you're invading my space. Here's the thing about that, is that you can move past that and grow from being honest with yourself on a camera, even if other people are watching you. You should be the one talking to you at that point. Because if not, you're missing out on you, honey. And I'm not gonna let that happen. I never have. Daddy, you say, I always bounce back. I always get back up again. And that was always something you reminded me of. Next time. No, you always bounce back. Gotta rebuild your button. James Ramos Jr. Almost not yours back, sir. I love you. It's my turn to put the snot jar together. You did the last one. My turn. I'm coming for all them farts, bro. Alive. The farts. In the snot jar. I don't save any of my snots, dude. I put them on napkins, so it'll have to be a napkin jar this time. I have a whole other set of habits. It's great. I think they're healthier. Wash my hands more often too. Yeah, I get plenty of rest. How your shit's feeling? Solid? There you go. Diamond shits, sir. Without the kidney stones. They're probably getting ready to eat something right now. And a potty break. Wait, have you seen this video already? I haven't uploaded it, right? Okay. It'll be there. Just see it. You'll see it. I got a whole button in there. Where I put it, you'll yeah, it's because it's you, though. Like where I had to put the button in order for it to be like that aha moment, like where fulfillment. No. Laptop used to have a white one. It wasn't even connected to the keyboard. It was just MacBook Pro white, 15-inch screen, and back then it was like. You being friends with them was an honor. Steve, Mike, Matt, my Uncle Mike Colby. I tell you. And, you know, the marketing and advertising went out, and Steve Jobs had stopped what he wanted to do, and I was like, they really shouldn't advertise it like that. The man went on a whole spa day, and they pronounced him dead in half of the country papers. He's happy because he gets to go live on a boat. Oh, okay, they're gonna call it a boat. Live on a yacht and not worry about it because he can now get a nap in and some coffee and possibly some whiskey, bourbon, brandy, aged fine, refining, very, just calm. If they wouldn't raid each other's wardrobes. Wait, I'm sorry. Like they all came out of the same damn closet. I was like, Groot? Are those minions with you? Or are you just... Groot steps out and he's like... Groot. And I'm like... Yeah? You look good, smell good, smell fresh. But Daddy wasn't trying to be no hero. He just was, naturally. And I wanted to say thank you to my Uncle Mike Colby and Matthew and Mike of Apple and Steve, wherever you are, Steve, because I know you're chilling with your family right now on some gel. Gel time. G-E-L. Those are the outsiders. you know, and just some soak. Go soak and some, get a nap, and like make sure you use some sunblock and some, you know, but it's not Banaka. It's I know it's like chamomile lotion when you get a bee sting like this. And then, you know, she gave me her stinger to protect me. She said it was a gift. I didn't know what she meant because I didn't feel anything. People go into anaphylactic shock for these. They get them swell up and just freak the fuck out instead of letting their bodies heal. Nothing like that happened. I got the pictures. It probably was that big all the way around. And then the swelling went down. It was still in there, and it was really noticeable that it was still there. The stinger is still there, but it's now part of me. She said it would protect me, protect this body for the rest of forever. I believe her because that was the day the cicada killer gave me her stinger to protect me and my tiny family, wherever they might go, no matter who we were, no matter where you go, no matter where you are, no matter where you go, there you are, and home is always here, and here is always holy, home is always holy. Thank you, Todd Family Transformation Church. Facts. Come on now, hugs. Y'all should be proud of yourselves. We didn't sing too many songs now. We didn't sing too many songs now. Alright, guys. I love you. But he needs a break and I need to upload, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what we're looking at. He's very serious. Alright. We'll see what you find. Big hugs back, honeys.